Hey guys, when the Nintendo 2 Switch first came out, I know a lot of us were wondering what the Pokemon games were going to be like on the console, what type of games they're going to release. One thing we all knew was that the A to Z game, for example, was set to release on the Nintendo Switch, and then we heard about the Nintendo Switch 2. So we were kind of like, wondering what's happening with that. We now know and have the answers to that, so I'm going to tell you exactly what that is. But before we get into that, I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers. So if you don't mind, could you please drop a sub for the boys? So we now know that the A to Z is getting its own version to the Switch 2. So it's going to have way better graphics, obviously. I feel like it would have been pretty out the gate if we didn't get a new Switch release on the Switch 2, right? Because obviously it's like the latest game on Pokemon. So it's the latest game on Nintendo. I'm most probably going to get it on Nintendo Switch 1 because I'm broke and I can't afford Nintendo Switch 2. But we'll see if I can get a physical copy. I mean, if I could afford the Switch 2, of course I'd get that. It's going to be sick with the graphics, but there was again an update on Violet and Scarlet, which is all good. It'll obviously be good to get all that updated, all that Scarlet and Violet, because it runs it's not that great. It doesn't run that great on Nintendo 1. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. Yeah, so hopefully they get all that fixed on Nintendo Switch and it's upgraded all of that, because we know that the Nintendo Switch 1 can handle decent games like Breath of the Wild, but unfortunately that wasn't the case for old Violet and Scarlet. I say Violet and Scarlet because I got Violet. I'll tell you one thing, I'm glad the upgrade's free, because man, they've got that button, that C button, it doesn't even work, man. What the heck? So you're gonna have to pay for it. Something else that's pretty cool, Scooter Squad, can't get much cooler than that, is that Pokémon Gen 10 is due to release next year. But it's going to be a Switch 2 exclusive. What I'm trying to figure out is it too early for a new Gen 10? But it does make sense, because next year is the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. So, but hey, let me know what you guys think, because I'm on your guys' side. I'll do whatever. I'll give anyone who subscribes. But it is a nice way to celebrate. I mean, they did it with the old Sun and Moon back in 2016. I just hope that Gen 10 ends up being way more fire than Gen 9. Gen 9 was alright, but it was just a bit cutesy. I feel like they're just going to do something more cutesy, but hey, it's a game. They'll keep it interesting. What would be cool is if they just based it on countries. So you went to different countries and all different. They kind of did that with the Violet and Scarlet, with the open book. Oh, what was this open book? The book? Or open something or other. I feel like the Switch 2 will be able to handle something like that. It'll be crazy if it's just the same old stuff. But I heard they got, Donkey Kong and that, real mean graphics. I've heard there's going to be, mean as. Golf Kart will be alright if it's online. I know a lot of people have been asking for a Gen 5 remake. That would be bad, because I don't really I missed out on a bit of that, eh? But, man, they need to have some more of that, back in the day, those Japanese creators, man, they could create some buzzy ass stuff. That'd be pretty sick if they went back to those roots. They get real creative, make some real interesting things. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comments. And one subject that I was out on, Beyblades, man. They need to make Beyblades Beyblade X is definitely the best out of that. I think I don't really watch much of the Metal Fusion. I think that was alright too, but yeah, man, they need to bring out man, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch the original. It's out now, the original Beyblade.